Morning. It's Friday the 13th of June. Look at this for a fucking day. Son has got his hat on. It's only 17 minutes past 6 and already we're stripped off, so to speak. Acid! Friday the 13th. Oof, just remembered. I want to show you this t-shirt for Carlos and Lowell down in Wales. Look at that. The Mirth, the Matchstick, Johnny Owen. What a legend he were. Anybody who's not of my generation, if you read up on him, from the valleys, lovely fella. Killed in boxing ring. Well, died at heart, ain't he? Anyway, final call for the Orgreave Truth and Justice rally taking place tomorrow in Sheffield. Be there or be squared. They say, never meet your heroes. I'll be meeting loads of mine tomorrow, and not for the first time. I can do with that, I can do away with that now. Quick thank you for all the birthday messages yesterday, and a big thank you to Mariam Shaw, who catered for my family yesterday evening in a cafe, the Cafe Noor in Rotherham on Wellgate. Free gratis, refused to take a penny. Served my family like kings. Well, not kings, like stars, like the stars that I think they are. Mariam, you're a star. If you want some decent Indian food, call into the Cafe Noor on Wellgate in Rotherham. And today, talking about meals and that, on the menu today we've got Israel, we've got the plane crash in India, and I'm going to show you some Brexiteer fucking tears. But first, you'll probably not hear this on the news, but after the spending review, Rachel Reeves, when she announced the spending review the other day, there was a media meltdown, and Rigby, Kate Coates, Mason, Chris Mason, all fucking riff-raff journalists, they all were fucking putting government down, and what they need to do is stop trying to undermine the government, these fuckers, the media. Because they probably didn't tell you this. At 5 o'clock yesterday, at the close of play, the FTSE 100, it closed at an all-time record high. You'll not hear that. Onto the plane, the Air India plane, which was flying to Gatwick, it didn't even get off, well, it just got offloaded and then crashed. 252 people, 242 passengers and crew members. All bar one were killed. The one survivor, fucking hell, man. Alec, you are here, and he is, I'm going to put my glasses on for this, he's an English national, and his name is Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, as near as damn it, and he's from Leicester. And I told them people on that plane, he walked away, and here's a clip of him walking away. Vishmore, call him Vish for short. But yeah, you know, he had a 0.00001% chance of survival. Yeah, he survived. He was in seat 11A. Fucking lucky out with him. Well done, young man. Live long, I say. I want to talk about Gibraltar now. Gibraltar. What about that? Lucy Harris, the former Conservative Party politician and former Brexit Party MEP and former Conservative Party MEP. Well, she was on Politics Live yesterday. And she was most upset about the new Gibraltar land deal. And here's the clip. Catch these Brexiteer fucking tears from me, will you?
One of the loose ends of Brexit.
Well, actually, I think it's
outstanding, actually, that the Labour government again has sold off something that belongs to the British people.
It hasn't changed the sovereignty of Gibraltar.
No, it's anti-British. It's just another thing and it's another episode in a series of anti-British moves by David Lammy. And I think that it's completely anti-democratic. You're not asking the people of Gibraltar what they want. I think it insults
Although the
Brexit
Chief Minister of Gibraltar has agreed this.
It's anti-democratic. We haven't asked the people of Gibraltar how they feel about it. I think it insults Brexit voters, northern voters of this country, and I think it insults the people of Gibraltar. I think this deal is outrageous, and I think that this is something that has to be overturned.
Alex?
I mean, I find those comments outrageous. Of course, the democratically elected Chief Minister of Gibraltar is fully supportive of the deal. We're only here because nearly 10 years after Brexit was voted for, the Conservatives were unable to get a sensible deal over the line that was suitable for the people of Gibraltar. All this does is improve the border crossing point that was at risk of being closed, by the way, and would have cost hundreds of millions of pounds of British taxpayers' money had it been closed. All it does is improve checks there that are quite similar to what you get on the Eurostar. So if you're going from England to Paris, for example, or to Brussels, you get the checks between the French and UK people together. That's all it's doing.
Lucy, it's similar
I think it's another sellout. It's another sellout by the Labour Party. What you want to do is realign us so closely with the EU.
This isn't the Battle of Trafalgar. Spain is an ally. This is what the people of Gibraltar want.
I'm not saying it's the Battle of Trafalgar. I'm saying that it's anti-democratic. And I'm saying that what you've done is that you're trying to realign as best you can with us to the EU, which is absolutely what the general public did not want. They voted against it, and you are doing the complete opposite and
but
slowly tinkering away and giving away parts of our country, parts of the world that we live in. You are basically dismantling everything that people voted for back in 2000.
So the government respects the Brexit vote in 2016. What the British public want now is a sensible, practical relationship with the EU that is good for their prosperity, enables them to travel, and helps people out that live in places like Gibraltar that have been put in a really difficult...
What about that? Lucy said, I think the Labour government have just sold off something that belongs to the British people. It's anti-democratic. We haven't asked the people of Gibraltar. Alex Ballinger, Labour MP, said, I find those comments outrageous. All this does is improve the crossing point. All it does is improve checks. Lucy Harris, it's another sellout. Alex Ballinger said, this isn't the Battle of Trafalgar. Anyway, I've got a few facts for Lucy. The people of Gibraltar don't even want Brexit. They, more than most, had their lives disrupted by the UK leaving the EU. This adjustment with Spain makes their lives easier, and they have welcomed it. British sovereignty remains unaffected. The UK military base stays fully protected. This no deal is saving us, the UK, millions of pounds. And it is one of the last Brexit issues sorted. And the biggest fact of all, Lucy, is that 96% of the people of Gibraltar voted to remain, so wipe those salty tears away, missus. On to Israel. Oh, fucking hell, listen to this bastard. Last night, in the last 24 hours, Israel have killed 103 Palestinians and have injured 427 on them. And last night, they launched airstrikes on Iran. And here's how the butcher himself, Benjamin Netanyahu...
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons.
Moments ago, we launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back on the Iranian threat to Israel, on the Iranian threats to Israel's very survival. He said Iran have backed up their genocidal rhetoric by wanting to build some nuclear weapons. I've got a few questions here for the butcher himself, Benjamin Netanyahu. How many nukes have Iran got? Iran have 0 nuclear missiles. That's Muck, by the way. 0 nuclear missiles. Israel have got between 75 and 400. How many countries have Iran attacked in the last couple of years, or last few years? How many? 0. How many countries have Israel attacked? 6. Now with Iran. And here's a biggie for them. How many civilians have Iran killed between 2023 and 2024? 0. How many civilians have Israel killed between 2023 and 2024? That would be 75 fucking thousand. So, I'm going to ask you a question now. Who do you think poses the biggest threat? Is it Israel or Iran? Wakey, wakey. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy this sunshine. Don't listen to the fucking media. It's a lot of bollocks. And for those who's going to the Orgreave rally tomorrow, I'll see you there.